Hello everyone. In our previous video of Twitter sentiment analysis, we talked about backup words. And in today's video, we'll talk about TF-IDF, one of the very important topic in NLP, which is natural language processing. In case if you don't watch what is backup words, right? Please make sure you watch that video because it is very important to understand why TF-IDF is important. So you'll be able to understand why TF-IDF is important only if you understand what is backup words and how the backup words will be calculated, right? So TF and IDF are two different terms, which is term frequency and inverse document frequency. When you talk about term frequency, this will measure the frequency of a word in a given document, right? So if you see the formula, it says number of times the words occurs in the text divided by total number of words in the particular text. When you talk about inverse document frequency, this will measure the frequency of the particular word occurs in the whole document. We'll try to understand, right? When you talk about term frequency, this will measure the frequency of a word in a given document, where backup words will give if the word is present or not, whether it's a 0 or not, where term frequency will give the weightage of the particular word in the given text. Alright, so when you talk about inverse document frequency, if you see the formula, it says total number of documents divided by number of documents that particular word presents, right? This will tell you for a given word how much importance it has across the documents, and we can also say the rareness or uniqueness of a given word, right, across the documents. So what we'll do is we'll jump into the Excel and we'll try to understand these formulas. So before we jump into the Excel, right? So for our movie review set, if you remember the one which we took for our backup words, if you calculate the term frequency for this, and this is for the value, and when you talk about the inverse document frequency, for the value of this, it will be 0. When you talk about TF-IDF, it is nothing but the multiplication of TF into IDF, right? And these are the value. So we'll try to calculate the TF-IDF and TF-IDF for 1 or 2 words, so that we'll understand how it works. So now let me jump into the Excel, right? So now we'll try to understand the formula of term frequency. Let's move back to a previous slide. So it says number of times the word occurs in the text. When you take the first review document, right? So when you talk about this, how many times the word this occurs in the first review? It comes only one time, right? So I'll say 1 divided by, right, the number of times the word occurs in the text divided by total number of words in the text. The total number of words we have is 4, so which is 0.25. so now you can say the term frequency for the word this is 0.25, right? So obviously, right, this will measure the frequency of this word this in this particular text and in this particular review or particular document, right? So where backup words will give you, it will just tell you whether the word is present or not, but it won't tell you how important this particular word in a given document, right? So it says now this term frequency say, hey, the word this has this much value in the given document, which is the given review in our case, right? When you calculate the inverse document frequency, this is the log of, right? If you see the formula, okay, my bad. So the formula will be the log of total number of documents divided by number of documents the particular word presents, right? So which is the log of the total number of documents we have is 3, which is we have 3 review sets, right? So 3 divided by, and this, the word this occurs in all the 3 reviews, all the 3 different documents, right? So 3, the value will be 0, right? Now we'll try to calculate for nice, right? If you see log, it says total number of documents is 3 divided by the nice is you can see nice in only one document, right? Which is 1, which is 0.477, right? So when you see the value, IDF value of is, it will be log of total number of document is 3. How many document is available? It is available in the first document, not in second and third. So obviously it is available in 2 documents. The value of IDF is 0.17. Now if you notice the value of IDF, right, the IDF value will be more if the rareness of the document is high. Now if you see, okay, is this for the movie? No, this is not for the movie. One second. If you take the movie, it will be 0. Okay, that is for the nice actually. Sorry, this value is for the nice, right? So if you see, right, the IDF value will be more if the rareness of the word is high, right? If you talk about nice, nice is available in only one document across 3 different documents, right? So which means the word nice is occurred only one time, which is very rare, right? So that is why the value of nice is high. When you talk about is, the word is available only in 2 documents out of 3. That's why the value of is 0.7. When you talk about the word movie, the word this is available in all 3 documents. So obviously it will be 0, right? So what you'll understand is if the IDF value is very less, then the particular word is appearing in most of the documents, right? Let's say if the word is appearing in all the documents, then value will be 0 because the word this don't have any value, right? So that's what the power of IDF is, right? It will tell you the uniqueness, the rareness of the particular word in across the documents, where TF will tell you the uniqueness or the frequency of the particular word in a given document, right? Hope by now you understand the difference between backup words and TF-IDF, right? Backup words will not give you any value of the particular word. It will give you the equal importance for all the words, right? Where term frequency and inverse document frequency will give you the weightage of the word within the document and across the documents, right? That's the power of TF-IDF, right? So now if you see, obviously the final the calculation of TF and IDF, for the value this, it is just 0, right? And value is 0.04, right? Because we obviously have to multiply TF, which is 0.25 here, and is in the review 1 is 0.17. When you multiply, it will be 0.04, right? When you see for nice, like and bad, the values are high compared to any other word because those words are very rarely and unique, very rarely occurred in the across the documents, right? And the other very important thing which I want to discuss is about n-grams, right? I supposed to discuss this in backup words, but somehow I missed it, right? So n-grams is very important. So now when you when we see how we can calculate the backup words with one word, or when you calculate TF-IDF with one word, then it is called 1 gram, right? N-gram is simply a sequence of n number of words, right? When you say n equal to 1, then it's a sequence of 1 word. When you say n equal to 2, it's a sequence of 2 words, where n is an arbitrary number, right? You can choose any number you want. If we take our movie reviews data set, right? If we take n as a 2, which is nothing but 2 grams, then this is how it looks like. So this movie is and is nice, right? So this document, right? If you see this, when you talk about n equal to 2, it will be like this movie is nice, right? So that would be 2 grams. We call it bigrams, right? So we can say n-grams as a co-occurrence of a word, right? Now when you see this movie is with the word this and also with the word is, right? And if you see the is is with the word movie and also the is with the word nice, and that's what the co-occurrence of a words, right? So n-grams can be used for spell correction, word breaking, text summarization, right? So don't worry if you are not able to correlate how we can use n-grams in this different context. In our upcoming videos, we'll discuss more about those, right? But you can understand that n-grams is nothing but the co-occurrence of a word, right? So in my personal experience, going for bigram, which is nothing but n equal to 2, trigram, which is nothing but n equal to 3, may not help much. That is my personal experience, I'm not sure. But the ideal way is, when you are calculating backup words or TF-IDF, you should try with where n equal to 1 and n equal to 2. Sometimes it makes sense because when you talk about happy and not happy, right, the meaning is totally different, right? If you take about if you say not happy, right, when you take n equal to 1, right, you'll get NOT separately and happy separately. Obviously now the meaning of happy is different, right? When you see the meaning of happy with not, which is nothing but unhappy, right? So in that case, definitely the n-grams, bigrams, trigrams will help. We have to try with different options and come up with the final one, whether it is 1 gram, 2 gram or 3 gram, or whether it's a combination of 1 gram and 2 grams, right, which have to try with different experiments. Hope you enjoy this video. In this video we understand the power of TF and IDF and the benefits over a backup words. In our next video we'll take some Twitter data set and we'll try to build a model for the sentiment classification. Thank you. So till then, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.